Hello, hello. I didn't even see my notice. Hi, guys. How are you? Let me know if you can hear me okay. Please and thank you. I see that you're staying busy. What you been doing? Oh, nice, Ed. You're fixing a cocktail. Good for you. I just grabbed me my little thing of Popwell. I don't know if you have that over the pond there or not, but I am loving those. Anybody else try them yet? How is everyone? Miss Monique is in the house. We got Ed, we got Ash going on. Thank you, Monique. Appreciate you. Thanks, guys, for being here. Really appreciate you being here when I walk into the stream. That helps me out a lot. It gets me super excited. I always wish you are here, which brings us to today's crazy notes and my crazy dream, more to the point. So I know. I will preface it with, yes, it's an Angie dream, but it always ends up meaning something. So in this dream, I am in a plane, the kind that you jump out of, and it's me and Doug and my girlfriend Jessica and her husband Matt. The door opens. Jessica jumps out first, and she's hovering there as the plane is moving. So we're like moving simultaneously. And she's if you know what a cheerleading C sit is, she's sitting in a C sit, but she has her arms wide with her palms open and this huge smile on her face, like, see, this is fun. And she takes off, and she's on this, like, all I could see that it was like kind of like the Page of Wands or a wand or a broomstick, but it was more like a sparkler. And she takes off faster than the plane. And then her husband jumps out the plane, and he's just standing. He's 66 years old, by the way, relevant to the story. I just now thought of that. He's standing there doing bicep curls. So holding weights, again, hovering with the plane simultaneously, just sitting there. He's like, yeah, life's to be lived. He shoots off. Doug jumps out, and instead of flying with the plane, he starts free falling, and I see him free fall and just open up wide. Sorry, I'm not going to cry. And then all of a sudden, I see this big red parachute, and I'm like, okay, that is strange. Yes, what's to be expected of Angie dreams and Angie songs in the morning. So I get to going about my day, and I start writing my notes. And as soon as I wrote about today's conjunction with the North Node of Destiny, our Dharma, what is set up, what our soul sets up for us to achieve this lifetime. That was conjunct with Mercury, the planet of communication, Eastern Standard Time, 2:05 a.m. That's at the symbol of 10 Pisces, which is an aviator in the clouds. It did not hit me until I got all the way through with the blue part of the writing. It's pursuing our journey excellently, trusting where we're going, even if we can't see the path. How do you move forward? Right? So the aviator in the clouds is like the Navy SEALs of pilots. He's the one that flies without a trouble in the world, even though there's clouds surrounding him. He has zero visibility. And that pilot is still so excellent that he knows where he's going. He's not worried. He's just flying the plane. He doesn't need to see the ground. So, there was also a connection to the last time the North Node of Destiny and Dharma conjunct. That means they're like clinking glasses. They're meeting for a bevy. That was on the 15th of January, this past January. It was an 8-day. So that is strength and courage, and it's the path of vulnerability. Now, on top of that, today's date adding up to 24. 24 years ago, let me know what you were doing in 2002. It was a 22 year, which is a master builder year. What did you start building in 2002? I had already built my house, but I started building a life, right? After that was my goal, to get my house by the time I'm 30. I did it a couple months earlier than my birthday. So that was checked off in the box. And then I don't know if I'm going to use my thing today. I may or may not. That was checked off. So I was starting life. I was having a damn good time. I think that would have been when I was about 30. Anyway, master builder number is 22, which adds up to a 4. The Emperor. Doug was a life path 4. And excuse me, this last conjunction of North Node and Destiny and Mercury was March 2nd of 2025. There are 6 people there right now. Thank you in the chat. It was on March 2nd, 2025, the last time that happened. Little did I know. It was 6 weeks and 6 days until the first day that we were in the hospital with Doug's. We had no idea that he wouldn't be walking out, right? Matt's 66 years old, doing his weights, flying by the plane on seemingly nothing. And the symbol for that was a prism. And I have a picture of it kind of sketched in my notes there. If you have not checked them out, they're linked in the description box, I believe. I think I went back and did that. I may have to go add that, but I'll show you just in case. And immediately I thought of Shine On You Crazy Diamonds. Seeing that. He was in a little club in high school. They started this dude club. They even had cards that they would pass out to girls. And it was all like all the guys. They would, meet a girl and it had all their phone numbers on it, and they were called the Diamonds. They had the airbrushed jackets. I'm not going to keep dating us even more, but yes, it was stonewashed. But Shine On You Crazy Diamonds is from the album Wish You Were Here. On top of that, that was released on September the 12th, 1975. And 1975 was also a Master 22 year, Master Builder. So coming back around to that. We entered the 10th lesson for the nodes on the 15th of January. We've been there for a long time hanging out at this degree, okay, in lesson 10. The sun, we are at about 24 degrees, teaching deep wisdom garnered from experience. The wisdom that we learn, we share with others. Hence, Learn Love Tarot. So thank y'all for being here. Thank you for shining. Thank you for keeping me going. I didn't really expect there to be that huge of a message in that today. On top of that, Ed, thank you for being here, because he sent me a text last night. We geek out over tarot decks, and I was like, ooh, I really like that one, that number 33 card that you have. And it was a harp. I had been seeing 33 for a couple days, just constantly 33, 33, 33. The harp was 33. Get this. The affirmation on it was, I accept praise and give it freely. And the challenge, still can't believe it, how do you pursue your personal excellence? So the connection there, we are in a 6-day. Last week when we got together for Thursday date night, thanks again for being here, I was talking about double sixes, except they look different. So for example, 6:24 p.m., 2 and a 4 is 6. They're still equal sixes, okay? And then there was a slew of them. The reading that I pulled for that on the split, 33-24, double sixes. I think I had a purple t-shirt on, my neurodivergent brain t-shirt, and it's coming up again, guys. So the number 6. So what I want to pull a reading on tonight is to honor lovers come and gone. I'm going to be asking for those of us that are on path, and we're specifically, if you're here and listening, you're part of that path. You are learning your lessons. You are putting one foot in front of the other. Okay, so I applaud you for that. I'm also going to be pulling personal cards for you all tonight as a thank you for being here with me as I navigate my spiritual journey. It's continuous, it never ends. So if you would like a reading for tonight, what I'm going to be doing is going back to the roots. And when I'm ready to pull for you guys, I'll roll a number, and whoever gets the first guess of that number, I'll pull for you right on the spot. Okay. So I hope that sounds fun, but I want to pull on our lover's journey here. And this is going to be an aces reading. So we are going to be looking at the sword of truth here. We're going to be looking at the Ace of Wands, our actions or their actions. We're going to be looking at cups for feelings. And we're going to be looking at pentacles to find out what's going on in the 3D. And I am going to be pulling on, this might be a past lesson for you. Again, energy is cyclical. So if you've already been through this story that I'm about to pull for us here tonight, that might have happened to you in 2002 or 1972. It's cyclical. So, and again, with the honor of the sun here today being, we're teaching others from our own experience. Anybody that's having the same problems, we assist those that have those problems because we've had those problems and we have something to share for that wisdom, right? Venus is in a symbol of a petrified forest, and that's about inferencing. It's so hard to teach in middle school. Inferencing is hard. It's an educated guess based on data. The symbol for that is a petrified forest, and it's about inferring what can't be fully known. So that's kind of like our dreams, right? It's our loved ones, our subconscious getting messages to us, and we have to make inferences. We have to make inferences based on, okay, what are the symbols that we were seeing high above the clouds today? I feel like it was a very literal interpretation of the Sabian symbol, including the harp, Ed's harp. So pretty special, you guys, if I don't say so. Those messages, I don't know about y'all, but angel messages and synchronicities have been kind of knocking futz. There's a lot. It's been a lot. So hey, Miss Egg, hello, Miss Kathy, thank you so much. Miss Peg, miss you guys. Oh my, it's going to be a good time tonight, isn't it? Hope it's not going to be a heartache tonight. It's going to be a good time tonight. Miss Crystal's in the house. Thank you guys. Love, love, love you too, Miss Peg. Thank you guys. Miss Kaylee, woohoo! When I was talking to you all last, I was like, okay, I got to get to my nail appointment early. I guess I have to put a bra on. And don't you just hate that? Okay, guys, let's go ahead. We got our moon moving into Capricorn, I believe. Yep, 2:43 this afternoon here, Eastern Standard Time. So let me get out my Earth deck here. So for these lovers on this path, the story we're going to be looking at tonight, I'm going to first pull on their energy just using the court cards. Okay, so this person here, and if this is I was going to say a past love story, Princess of Staves. That's going to be our Page of Cups. Maybe that when you were young, shine on you crazy diamonds. You shine bright like the sun. Indeed, here, this person did. So Page of Cups can be representative of young love. If this is a current love, what symbol is this person representing? Male or female, does not matter. Souls, there are no genders, guys. It's just a soul. Bras are optional. Well, ever since I found these tank tops with the built-in ones, I'm like, I am officially divorcing bras. I already got my nail lady hooked, and she gave me, I don't know if it'll be able to be picked up, but one nail on each side. She gave me a little magnetic heart, if you can see that. I said, oh, I haven't seen a heart on for quite a while. Went over her head at first, but then I explained it to her. She got it. I said, thank you for my heart on. All right. If this is a current romance happening, the Queen of Swords, Venus herself. Venus is exalted in Pisces. So this is what's happening right now in a love situation. And what if you're yet to meet this person yet? Oops, there's our ace card here. You make sure I don't have any other aces. I thought it felt, speaking of hearts, I thought it felt a little thick, but I'm just ain't mad at that. Okay. All right. You're like, oh no, she's already at it. Miss Brandy, just in time. See, it's because Brandy just got here. All right. What if this is a new love to approach? What if this is a new love to approach? Okay, thinking about it for a second here. Well, we did get the Ace of Swords there flying out there for a truth. So, true love, perhaps. That yeah, definitely getting that young love song. I don't know if it's old. I don't know if I remember how it goes. Uh, I definitely don't know who it's by. All I know is Young Love, First Love. If anybody knows the title of that, Young Love, First Love. Okay, this is like not wanting to reveal itself here. Love that is on the way. Let me reform the question. What about love that is on the way? My body is definitely heating up. I was freezing just minutes before y'all got here. So, Prince of Coins, that's going to be our Knight of Pentacles. So, as you know, if you've been with me for a hot minute, that's the only knight that is guaranteed to make his destination. This is the loyal knight, but it just takes time. He's the slowest knight, but he's the guaranteed knight. Okay, so we've got young love, we've got current love, Queen of Swords, and we've got upcoming love, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Knight of Pentacles energy. All right, guys, let's look at what's happening here. Young love, first love. What did this person think of my viewer? What did this person think? Okay. It went down in flames here, perhaps Five of Wands. I mean, I do associate that with young love because it's bickering, right? So Five of Wands, jealousy, strife, drama. Okay, maybe this was your first heartbreak. So they think that you broke their heart because it is at the center of my reading with the bookends here, Five of Wands in the world. There was jealousy, strife, and competition that ended this budding romance, or maybe it was a longer romance. It'll be different for everyone. This one, is it Elvis? Young love. See if anybody answered. You guys know what I'm talking about, or am I just old? Okay. I hope you know. I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. They are definitely saying this young love person that maybe they felt like there was too much competition for your heart. Definitely someone in the heart of these two bookends, the gut of the story is this person might be either, what do they think of you? They think you broke, I mean, that's 101 interpretation. They think they broke that you broke their heart and then it ended. Well, okay then. You broke their heart and then it ended. Okay. Well, let's look at then the do I want to go all the way across to aces? I'm going to stay in the young love vibe. Okay. And crossing that, yeah, there you go. And tying back, and they shine bright like the sun. If this is what they think of you in their environmental energy, would be you. So definitely was love. There was friendship here too. Maybe you'd always went to lunch every day. Maybe this is someone, there's Knight of Pentacles again. What if that is coming back around? Three of Cups is reunion energy. Could be, guys. Okay, well, give me some information, this young love, as far as actions here. What was the passionate nature? What went on in passion, if there was any, especially if it was young love? Ain't none of my business. Don't judge nobody. I know what we were all doing in the mid 80s. So let me have, what were the actions? What were the actions towards you here? Or why was there fire burning? And why did they feel like you broke their heart? Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was getting here with this Five of Wands, their competition energy. The action they wanted to take was to come meet you in the cave where you were at, but they're like saying you were hanging on to some old relationship. Two of Wands. You didn't choose them. They didn't choose me. They didn't choose me. Okay. King of Pentacles. Guys, this Pentacle energy, I mean, it is Venus, Taurus energy there with King of Pentacles. Maybe didn't speak up. Okay. They saw you as having everything. Again, Venus energy, saw you as very, very beautiful. Queen of Wands. The Hierophant, maybe they even thought that you were the kind of person that they'd want to marry. You at least had a Three of Pentacles going with them. So there was a start of something. The Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, coming back to the competition element here. You maybe would have gone to a prom even with this person, but they're saying they didn't pick me. Okay. Maybe it was a matter of, oh, this, maybe one of you or the other person, there was just a big difference in finances as far as how you were raised or your parents' wealth. Maybe they thought your parents wouldn't approve, or your parents, their parents wouldn't approve of you. Okay, but this is telling me here that you chose something else. King of Pentacles is my husband card. You married somebody else. Okay. What about feelings? How did this person feel about you? This young love, first love energy. How did this person feel about you? What were the feelings here? Yeah, they have the Judge sing that these days of young love. Yeah, that one. I love that version. But the one I'm talking about was a dude singing. Um, like old, like grandparents listen to it kind of thing. All right, what were their feelings for you? They came in as the Page of Wands, and they're saying Page of Cups. So you were evenly yoked in your energy. Staves and Cups, pretty close in age, maybe only a year age difference. But the Page of Cups in this deck, she's a little haughty vixen here. So they're feeling what she does in this case. She's not a siren. She's hung up her siren hat as far as pulling sailors to their depths by her beautiful music. This Page of Cups is assessing all of the skulls she's collected in the past. So it's like maybe you just went to a prom. Maybe they were lucky enough to go to one of those with you, but they're saying you married somebody else, you chose someone else, you had many people. Maybe they saw you as a heartbreaker. Love taker, don't you mess around with me. I think, is that Pat Benatar? I think. I'm not great on the names, guys, just the lyrics. Okay. And also here, their feelings for you. Definitely more young love coming in. And then also Eight of Pentacles. You're a hard worker. Okay. And very, very tempting. They saw you as collecting hearts. Okay. And maybe you put a sword in theirs, 10 of Swords. It didn't come to fruition. Okay. You chose someone else here. All right. Well, what's going on with this person now in the 3D? What's going on with this Page of Wands in the 3D? What's this 3D what's going on now with them? Okay, Nine of Cups. They've reached some kind of wish fulfillment. They had to kiss many more frogs, perhaps, to get what they wanted. But there is enlightenment here included in this interpretation because we have higher beings, Hierophant energy behind them with the glow around their head, indicative of higher ascension. Okay. All right. So Queen of Swords and Death in reverse. So guys, this person could be single. Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles can signify independence. And in reverse here, transformation, maybe their partner passed away. Maybe there's a reason Doug's coming in to help bring us some messages here today. In reverse means there was not a transformation or something hasn't yet ended, but is possibly about to. Okay. And Queen of Swords is all about discernment. So, not letting the past follow you and using that sort of truth to cut to what is and not what we wish it could be. So, in their 3D life here, I feel like they're in the middle of a transition. Okay. Which it seems like this person, at least anyway, wanted this change, wanted this truth. Maybe it hasn't been spoken yet, but what I'm seeing here, this is in process of some kind of ending there for them. Okay. Wow. That can even be in the 3D. Their love for you has never died, but they would never let that truth come out their mouth. So two interpretations there for you. Take it how it resonates for you. And Four of Cups, you're telling me you ain't very much satisfied yourself here. As a matter of fact, you're pretty fucking bored. And Ten of Swords, I'm tired of endings. I just want the truth of a new beginning. Well, she is hanging on to this sword over here. Okay. All right. Eight of Swords all in your head, healing. You're going through something too here. If this reading is for you, Hanged Man energy of today's date, a 180, needing strength to. You're about to do a major change here too. Okay, so it's about to be the end of boredom. And I feel like you're questioning, but have I healed enough yet? Spiritual enlightenment. And it takes just as much strength to push something away as it does to pull it in. And here's our Angel of the Night, our special 22 card. Master Builder, the Emperor. She says to you, if this is your story here today and you're going through something, you've done enough work. So here, if you are wondering, am I done yet? I'm not like, am I done? Look at the clocks. Am I done healing? This has been an awful long time here, guys. There's a rose here, and look, the rose is being given. Okay. You about ready to do a 180. You're getting your strength back, and the Angel of the Night says, you've done your part. Let me get you from here. Here's some new love coming for you. I ain't mad at that. That's pretty darn beautiful, guys. If that was your love story, then as somebody that feels like you did not choose them, that you broke their heart. There was just too much competition for your heart. We've had that multiple times here, 1, 2, 3 times in thoughts, actions, and feelings. Okay, let's look at Miss Venus here. If this is a current love situation, let's see what's going on in a current love situation for you. I will pull, since that's Queen of Swords. We saw her here in the here, and we've got this person being a vibrational match. So if you're leaving a current relationship, that could be what I'm seeing over here in this 3D. Okay. Patterns here currently of 9 of Swords. So we see the bottom of the deck there repeating in that energy. Let's see if this is a current relationship. What's going on for My learning lovers. That Judd's version, oh, so good. It's really, really good. All right. Okay. What do they think about you? This is I mean, if that's how much more current relationship can you get than this? Queen of Cups and Four of Wands. So, what do they think about you? They think that you love them. They love you very much. They're under the impression, if this is for you today, this is that you put equal action into the partnership. You both put in equal action, and that's crossed by Aquarius time right now. King of Swords, Emperor energy. Wow. Okay. Rightio then. That 22 is coming in strong. Guys, do they think you have competition? I'm seeing this as a recurring theme here. We got all four kings. We've got a king of swords, possibly competing against a king of wands. Does not have to legitimately or straight up mean we got a Aquarius competing with a Cancer, competing with an Aries. It doesn't. It's tarot is much deeper than that. Okay, it's the embodiment of that energy. It's the prototype. It's the archetype of that person. King of Swords is going to be leadership qualities, right? Very to the point, very witty. Okay. King of Wands is going to be somebody very good looking that turns heads when they walk in a door. This could be even father energy there in the center. Maybe that's helping you choose, or this is telling me here you got plenty of experience. So what they think of you is that this is an equal partnership. I'm not so sure you're convinced here. Okay. Now, what is the action? What's the passionate nature? If they're hoping here that they can restore something that's been turned to stone. Okay, Knight of Cups. Okay, and we've got a Two of Cups. This is by choice. Two of Cups is on a spectrum, you've heard me say, because it's an emotional exchange between two people that is even. We have a lot of those. We have those hopefully in your life in somehow, some way. A phone call to a best friend is an emotional exchange, Two of Cups. So the passionate nature of this connection feels like the passion here is on a break or trying to be fired up again. Without seeing the Empress as of yet, such masculine energy crossing those. It's like, I don't know, maybe they're Sybil. You're like, would you just make up your fucking mind on your personality today? Who are we dealing with today? You'll have to let me know. But the passionate nature is trying to get a reboot here. But that's always a choice as well. And all the clouds, navigating amongst the clouds. Okay, so their passionate nature, the actions they would take is they would like to make it work. And in the environmental energy, they might think that you're just waiting to hear till they mess up. You're waiting on me to mess up. Five of Swords. You don't like anything I do. I mean, Five of Swords, this lady is pissed. There are definitely two ships. And I said over here, and the thoughts, they might think they have some competition. I don't think that that's too far out of the scope of things. Two ships. And there's this pissed off octopus here. Five of Swords is the F around and find out card. It's the play stupid games, get stupid prizes attached to a Three of Cups. I don't know if this person is the one with options, or they're simply just not showing you who they are. They're being very different on different days. We've got the strength energy here showing up again, which we saw on the bottom of the deck for the young love. Okay, eclipse energy. Might be a reunion here if this is a second person, right around that Aquarius eclipse. Okay, it will be eclipsing the sun. I don't know if this is somebody in their life that's listening to every single thing they do and just like, they're like, try me, try to do something wrong, then maybe they're being watched. This is a lot of different interpretations here. I'm doing my best. Let's look at their feelings for you. If this is a current relationship, I feel like because I'm getting so many different energies in the mix for the current, it's kind of hard to differentiate who goes with what energy, but I'm definitely feeling multiple frequencies. Okay. What are this person's feelings? Queen of Swords. What is this current love's feelings? Queen of Swords, Venus energy. What is this person's current feelings towards my lover? Okay, I'm taking those top ones. I will have a peek. All right, their current feelings. You're their ever-turning dream. Seven of Pentacles in this deck. You're their good luck charm. If this was the young love person, maybe this young love is coming back around. I don't know. I'm definitely getting multiple strands of energies here. Let's see what else we got. Five of Pentacles. In their feelings, you're their ever-turning dream. They're not picking up what you're putting down here. And Five of Pentacles, this is I can see the church. I'm right in front of it. I hear the damn bells. I smell the food they're cooking. I hear people, but where's the effing door? I can't find it. And maybe that's what you're saying. I hope that's not the case. And we got husband energy coming here through again. You're their dream. I'm not convinced that you're theirs just on this strand of energy. Maybe these are that's what it'll be, two separate piles. Okay. If they can't find the button, guys, I mean, especially if they're a King of Pentacles, they're at this late age, it is definitely too late to be trying to find the damn button. You should be finding that in high school. I don't know what to tell a person that's that age, and yikes. I hope that's not you. On the bottom of that, Six of Pentacles, we have this, I don't know who's giving what to who's zooming who here. No wonder. Who's zooming who? Which person, if this is two people for whoever I'm speaking to currently, if this is two people, there's all the weight on your shoulders. And then there's new information coming in here. There's the secret, the moon, what's hidden in the moon. Four of Cups, heartbreak. I don't know if this person has not been so great here. Maybe left you hanging out in the cold. Maybe you haven't been satisfied for a hot freaking second. I mean, all of these pentacles, and he can't find the right one to push. Sorry, Ed, cover your ears. He's like, ew, buttons. Hi, good vibes. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh boy, you walked in on a juicy part, didn't you? Hope we don't scare I hope we don't scare you away. All right, let me see what this second story is. Man, oh man, you guys are putting me through the ringer here tonight. King of Cups, Hanged Woman, you're undecided. Okay, feelings for you. They know that you're on the fence here. On the fence of Eight Cups. Behind the door, behind the keyhole Ace of Wands, stirring the honey pot. I'm just saying this is not anywhere near judgment on my face. I just want to know you, and I want you to call me. Let's work through this together, guys. Wow. That's a lot, but they have the King of Cups. The second person has been through some kind of devastation here, but they're still holding love regardless. This person is even Steven, very balanced and fair, but he gives the love cup. He gives the cup. Now, Turians famously are supposedly very good in the bedroom, but whoever this person is can't find a button. Okay. You're their dream, but you're like, but there's Ange. They haven't found the button in forever. Pentacles are years. If they haven't found a button in the last 5 years, they ain't gonna. Okay. But maybe it's just like, but they adore me. Well, who doesn't enjoy being adored? But if they can't find the bell to the damn door, that can only that praise can only last just so long. The second person's on hold because Eight of Cups, Ace of Wands. We have yet to bring this into from behind closed doors, let's just say. Okay. Well, if this wasn't juicy, I didn't quite expect ooh, zoom and ooh here tonight for my love reading, but hey, I'm here for it. All right. Wow. Current 3D energy. This is pretty juicy. Where's Judy Jude when we need her? Oh, you're not drawing them a map. Oh boy, did I need that laugh. It's been a rough few days, guys. Some of y'all know. Okay. Let's look at what I guess I'm going to be asking here. Y'all making me heat up and sweat up in here. It's getting hot in here. The first person A, what's going on in this 3D? If this is the person who can't push the button but loves you to death here, oh boy, what's going on in the 3D? They don't know if they know that you're climbing up out of their 10 pentacles yet. It's an established union, guys. This is like years long, everything about this person. You've created a life together, but I say it all the time, this needs to convert into a new dandelion. You're ready to blow another wand. I mean, if they ain't pushing buttons, you can forget about your wand. All right. 1010 portal energies, the 2020 energy of judgment, guys. So the 10 of Pentacles, in order to reset to a new Ace of Pentacles and start a new journey, it does require leaving the antiquated one. Okay. And if it makes you feel any better for whoever this reading is for, if you are resonating with it, even if they love you to death and you don't, that is not it's not that's not your problem kind of thing. It's fucking sad, isn't it? Right? When that kind of, they adore you, but I mean, clearly not enough to pick up a book and look for the pictures. Just saying. Okay. And Knight of Swords. I don't know. Maybe they go hot and cold here. The king is deploying the knight here in the 3D. The Knight of Swords can be an emotional lunatic, so maybe they get mad. Okay. Well, still looking back at the past. Guys, the truth is just the truth is just the truth, and you can't do nothing about that. All right, we all have our soul lessons of growth here to be doing. Let's look at person B. Yeah, it seems like you're the leader. You're the ringleader here in the middle of it all because we've got the bookending King of Swords, King of Wands. All right, person B. So that wit can turn real mean real fast. Okay, Knight of Wands. Here's the passion person. Okay. And we got Queen of Swords again. This is the Queen of Swords person I'm pulling on. Mental anguish here about what to do. And in the 3D, they have a decision to make as well. So they can choose to stay in a life of no color. But again, when we reach the pinnacle of pentacles, if they're still learning to do, then that would be fated for something to keep going, right? But if one person has learned what they've already learned and they're staying behind out of loyalty or kindness or fear that what am I going to do at this age? Yada, yada, stuff. I'm here to tell you that's just not true. And maybe the reason Doug's jumping out with a red parachute tonight to add to our messages from Spirit is to tell you to go for it. You only live once. If you only get to live to, 53 years and 2 months before your birthday, I'm sure there's a lot of things we would have said, woulda, coulda, shoulda about. So in the 3D, this person's also needing to make a decision. I don't know if they're attached, but they're definitely they're putting their order in for the rose. Okay. Wow. The red parachute. And look what's back on the bottom here, too. So that Six of Pentacles, that was all over this. Who's zooming who? You're going to have to tell me. All right. Prince of Coins. That's going to be our Knight of Pentacles. Let's go ahead and look at if this is a future love that is incoming. Future love that's incoming. Hierophant. Okay. All right. So when I was talking about over here, once a lesson has been learned, everybody has their reasons for staying, okay? And something antiquated that they've outgrown. Clearly, they've outgrown it. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading, and it's just hang out and have fun. Here, this person thinks that you are a guru, a shaman, and a guide. Maybe you're going through kind of a similar situation here. Remember, our sun energy is about assisting others with problems we've overcome. Okay. They think the world of you. They just see you as the be all and end all, is what they think. This new person, and they're going to match you intellectually. Okay. Crossbite. Yeah. They're also going through some kind of ending there. 10 of Wands. Yep, judgment call as well, the 10, 10, 20 energy. Okay. Or they can repeat a pattern, and then there's the Two of Cups wanting to come in. We saw on that second spread, the current spread. Okay, this may be the second person, guys. Take it how it resonates for you. New person coming in. What does the passionate nature of this look like? If this is new, a lot of fun. Possibly reunion energy with that 3 cups. Good times. If this is that young love thing, I'll shit my pants. If y'all email me, come on. 4 of Wands. Back to the freaking current. 4 Wands. This person wants to, the passionate nature, the actions they'd like to take. They want to celebrate with you. We got 2 cards of celebration here. The 11-11 energy twice. Okay, what's crossing that energy? This is a hell of a reading. Good Lord. Uh, Again, decision. 2 ones. We also had 2 ones here in that top position. That's why I like using multiple decks, all 3 stories. This is about a change of action for new love. Emperor energy again. Whole different deck. Okay, maybe the Emperor here in the middle. I don't know. It's like this is all about 5 swords and 1 sword is 6 swords moving into calmer waters. But a leader, an emperor, only seeks his equal. So does the Empress energy. I'm only seeing Emperor here. So that to me denotes crankiness and a stubbornness that is like major stubbornness involved here. And there's the King of Wands again, as I'm saying, major stubbornness. All right, well, what is this new person's feelings for you? A new person's feelings for you, whether they are from past or whether this is someone you do not know. New person's new love feelings, person's feelings for you coming in, incoming. That Aquarian eclipse is really going to be a huge shakeup, especially if you're Leo rising, because that's going to be hitting your 7th house of one-to-one relationships. Guys, this is a person from, you know, this person, okay? How they feel about you can, it's a soul bond. Okay. What's not being shown here? The ever turning dream. You're this person's dream. The Lovers, come on. Chariot, fast. And there's the transformation that was on pause with the young love energy. The first story, the first love story, the curtain's about to pull back because someone's going somewhere. Either you or the other person. I don't know if that requires leaving, but it does require a choice. All 4 major arcana. Are you freaking kidding me? And my 6 of Cups is my minor arcana Lovers energy. Maybe you and this person are very, very different. And if it was, you know, I'm joking about the 80s and 90s, but I mean, in the 80s and 90s, people were still very antiquated in their thinking. And our generation changed that. Our generation said, F that. Love is love. People are people. I don't care if we have different skin colors. I don't care if we're the same gender. I don't fucking care. Love is love. And we challenged that notion that, oh, well, people will talk. You can't be with someone that's not from your same culture. Says who? We said, F you. And it looks like you might be too. So maybe it's just this time around, it's like, maybe everybody did that would have poo-pooed your relationship with this person. Maybe it just could not be, cultural boundaries could not be crossed for one or both parties, but you've never lost. This is a long time, guys. The star is, I mean, the star can be for centuries when you're talking lifetimes. It's the North Star. It's the guiding light. You never forgotten about each other. I mean, I'm not going to see a lover's energy for how they feel about you if you're not involved. There's just no, it just doesn't happen that way. It's both people. Chariot energy is the head and the heart aligning because the soul drives the chariot. It's the delivery of our heart's best intentions. And if there's a delivery of an intention for an ending or of a reveal, okay, that reveal a transformation, reveal what's been behind the curtain. This feels like a very big deal to me in this energy. Tawanda, we said F that. Rising above societal expectations, no longer being imprisoned by the invisible bars of society, the invisible bars of culture, the invisible bars of religion, the invisible bars of, oh, you can't be an artist because that doesn't bring any money. Oh, you can't be a musician. How are you going to survive? What will the neighbors think? Rose above it. Queen of Pentacles did it our own way, shed that old snake skin. We are getting ready to step into the year of the fire horse and crossing all this feelings energy, guys. 4 major arcana crossed by a major magician. That's Mercury aligning with the North Node, Pisces. Can't make it up. All right. Well, do tell what happens to this couple in the 3D. Queen of Wands coming back to that. You're very beautiful. You're out of their reach. Out of touch. You're out of touch. I'm out of time. Okay. I know that's a song. I don't know which one. That's all I got. 7 of Pentacles underneath the Queen of Wands. This has been burning for a long time. I don't know that this is a waiting energy, but it's the volcano. I mean, it is waiting. That's 7 of Pentacles classically. That volcano's smoking. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Turning pain into wisdom. That's a long time as well, just like the Star card. If I had to call it, in the 3D, will this come together? 1,000%. If both people have learned their lessons, guys, sometimes when they are destined soul path people, Temperance and the Lovers together, boy, oh boy, is that a deep past life soulmate. But we don't sit around and wait for them. We go about dating other people, marrying other people. We're learning the lessons our soul came here to learn, so that in that growth, those souls come back together again when they're a vibrational match. I'm kind of in, yeah, I was going to say, I'm kind of in shock at what I'm seeing on my table here today. Wow. It does feel like, though, there is a choice between two, and not only that, that could be on both sides of this energy. Both people have something that needs to be walked away from, pain transmuted into wisdom. And we got the fresh cup of love here. Right there, right there. I'm a little shook. Thank you. Out of touch Hollow Notes. Awesome. Wow. Is Miss Judy here? Okay, good. I think you must have had your ears burning, Judy. I mean, did you see this fucking reading? Good gravy. Woo! All right, guys, go ahead and start putting in your numbers, and I'll roll the dice here while I'm getting the table cleaned up. Go ahead and type your numbers, and the first person that gets the number that I roll will get their cards pulled first. How about that? Okay. Let me make sure I didn't get it on screen. I didn't. Wow. What, I mean, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing here? I know what I'm feeling, and I know you can't feel that, but I mean, I hope I've gotten the message through of how that energy feels, because this is not, I do this every day, and this is not what I see every day. So that's why I'm kind of like, wait, what? What am I looking at here? If that has evolved over time, if you were the one that got away, for example, it's an awful lot of same cards coming out from that lost love, young love, first love. Who is that young love? I think it's Elvis. I do think it's Elvis. I'm almost sure. Okay. Wow. I can't get over that reading. All right. Moving on. Gotta let it go. Go ahead and plug your ears for just a second. I want to clear the energy bowl here. If there were any cards that made you go, then certainly when I tell you the number here. All right. That's weird. I'm seeing a cornfield. A raccoon, but the raccoon is wearing a crown. Okay. Um, Past third quarter moon, waning crescent moon. Okay, I'm on the time. That's the timing of now here with that reading. South node, and a crab. South node, the horseshoe shape. Virgo, two heads. This is where South node is. Remember, that's opposing the North node that is clinking glasses with Mercury, communication. That aviator in the clouds is balancing with two heads, looking out beyond the shadows. Looking for harmony within disorder is the meaning of that. And it's two heads. We saw the two heads there on the Fable deck, one holding a sword, one holding a wand, the truth of what my reality is now versus passion of action of what action I'd like to take. Perhaps. But that's two people, the two lovers, looking at their own shadow for healing so that their vibrational frequencies can come back in alignment. So if you don't know this person, my bet and money is on that absolutely past life energy, but you would know that when you meet them. It's an undeniable feeling. You can't really even describe it. You know it when you know it. Okay, I rolled a 6. So let's see who I see. Miss Peggy there with a 6. I think you were first there, Miss Peg. Nailed it. Since we're talking all about nailing here tonight, apparently. All right, Miss Peg. Go Peg. All right. Sunny James. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the music help. I appreciate that. He also, Donny Osmond. I love the Donny Osmond and Marie show. I think Ed and I, did we talk about that? The roller skates and the purple and I had the Donny and Marie dolls. Did anybody else have the Donny and Marie dolls? Peg, grab your deck. Okay, somebody set me a timer. We got 1 hour here for free subscriber card pulls. Let's go. Miss Peg, what does Miss Peg need to know here today? Nailed it. 10 of Pentacles. All right. Didn't I get something about a unicorn? But I didn't think it was this deck. Maybe it was the charm or something. I can't remember, but I do feel like I've gotten something to do with the unicorn. And there's two kids on the back of the unicorn. Okay, that's crossed by standing your ground here. 7 of Wands, ringleader energy of this family down here below. That tracks. Okay, where are you going? Where are you going? Is this a road trip for something fun? You've reached the pinnacle of pentacles. It's like my kids are all growing. I'm standing my ground here about a new beginning. There's Knight of Cups energy. Okay. What does Where is Peg going here? Got 1010 portal. I said, where you going? Are you stepping on a new timeline here, Peg? And then there's the 20 of judgment. You got 1010. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords with the Fool. And I didn't even have the Judgment card. But the Judgment, guys, is all about Archangel Gabriel sounding a trumpet to resurrect past life people and lessons. Okay, this is the Judgment energy is soon and inevitable. Okay, soon and inevitable. I'm seeing kind of a hazy night with a full moon in the distance, the clouds, the haziness, the aviator getting through and being secure as that pilot, even though you can't see the ground. And there's this little slow, we got snails and this worm on the road. The road is long. There are mountains. I won't do that to you. But that was a song a couple weeks ago. A slow slog, a long haul, a slow road. She's so much bigger than the road. She's been on here. It's like out of proportion with the size of her body, this road. Okay. Smallsville, is that a show? I don't even know what that show's about, but I just heard Smallsville. Okay. Judgment about your own wish fulfillment. What about you? Okay. Advice from spirit. Well, that was quite Empress. Empress only seeks their equal. Empress and Emperor, they will gladly wait. They call in. Okay. All the daisies on the bottom of the deck here is what I'm being drawn to first. I don't know if you'll drive by a field of daisies, but there's 3 little eggs in her nest still. 3 eggs in her nest. Okay. The star, beautiful. 8 of Wands. See, you're going somewhere. I keep telling you. You're about to rocket ship somewhere. 6 of Swords, also indicative of travel. And then somebody pushing back on you going, or like putting up a fuss about you going on some trip. Empress goes on the trip. Just saying. 8 of Wands, communicating that I'm following a dream of some sort. You're delivering this news. It's on the bottom of that. Yeah, somebody around you again. It starts as like a meh, trying to push back on what you want to do. But then they start to become manipulative about guilting into why you should not go. I don't know who that would be for you. Knight of Pentacles, steady as you go, please. Ace of Swords, the truth is the truth. 8 of Swords. Don't let that, when they start trying to this is today's energy, and see how those thoughts, the devil energy is patterned thoughts, any kind of addictive patterns at all whatsoever, things we do on repeat that are subconscious. And this person around you, or this energy around you, has a lot in their toolbox as far as how to make you dance like a puppet. This is someone that thinks they have all the control. But they're slow AF. Yes, they're loyal. Yes, they'll eventually get there. Slow, that horse is moving. Like, I want to go somewhere. You stay and sit on your ass, and I'm going to go do this. That sounds like a good choice. That's a good compromise, right? I think you'll be upset with yourself if you don't go, or whatever this is. I don't know that you are going anywhere, but you're always on the go. But this is definitely someone's pushing back. I don't know if why are they pushing back on, why do they care? And I'm getting, oh, thanks. I got an ear squeezy there. The magician, in this, why are they pushing back? And in this case, it's manipulation. Because of why are they pushing back? Why are they using, those old tricks that they have stacked up in that box there? Because they work. If they didn't work, they wouldn't use those tactics. So why are they doing this? To be manipulative. That's the shadow side of the magician. And why are they doing that? You on the other side, because it makes me fucking happy. And Sun. First card coming back around to the beginning. Whatever this is that involves travel, stick to your guns. Don't be guilted into not going, Peg. Just saying. And as far as that 6 energy, it's the path of freedom. That is no accident either. Okay. All right. Next numbers. You guys ready? Your youngest doesn't like you going anywhere. Well, does she manipulate you? Can she play you like a fiddle? Then don't let that work. Are you actually going somewhere? Oh, night night, Miss Monique. Love you. Rolling the dice. Let's go. Okay, it is out. I see Judy. I see Kath. I see Peg. Already had. I see Miss Brandy. I see Ed. You guys are liking the Emperor 4 energy. It's not 4, 1, or 5. Keep it coming. That's what she said. Okay, plans for the summer. Whew, I made it. Yay. It is not any of those numbers. It is not 4, 1, 3, or 5. There ain't many left. And I'll shut my mouth and be shuffling here. All right. I want to go, so I'm definitely going to be. I've still got travel plans. It's just, well, you all know. Timing. When things just aren't lining up, you just kind of don't force it. Just go with the flow. Come on, guys. I'll roll again and see if I get anybody's number. Okay, so who is the first person to say 1? I believe that's Ed. Okay, that was the second roll. The first roll was a 7. All right, for Ed. Thank you for, like, I can't even believe that. If you guys weren't here, I commented on one of the cards in Ed's new deck, and that tied into my dream from this morning. It went a whole 180 around story, and just wow. We do that a lot. Sync. You always have, Peg and I do, Liz and I do a lot. Okay, for Ed, what does Ed need to know here today? I'm feeling a summer energy because of directly, like a direct heat on the back right side of my neck. Okay, we got a 4 of swords here, Knight of Swords. Okay, so in a healing energy. Now, it's not fair because I know you're recovering from not feeling so hot yourself there. So I do already know that, but there's a recovery energy here, and she's holding a heart. And it's like, oh, thank God, off to the races. It's like a victory, like, yes. Okay. And then I'm just going to peek through these 8 of Pentacles. Little magician energy there, hard at work on manifesting a new ace or starting a new ace of pentacles of potential. Okay, starting a new project, concocting something new, working something up. Look how they're each have their hands like that. You are in a receptive energy to get what it is that you are actively manifesting, Ed. Could be love. Okay, we got eight. There's the truth. Ace of Swords. Okay, King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. So somebody with some money, and there might be a younger person and an older person to choose from, or there's simply an age difference between you two. Okay, I'll take that. We'll see if those come back around. And our, yeah, Three of Swords, the Four of Swords is recovery from like just being down for the count. I did say she was holding a heart here in that circle of life, okay, with many different exit ramps. And you're getting exit ramp that you want after there's some fear of heartbreak here, just or maybe some hard communication, something that was hard to hear, or you had to deliver some kind of hard news, perhaps. All right, let's see what's going on for you. We up there we go. All right, what does Ed need to know? Where is he going next? What's next for Ed here? Oh, there's like this kind of sun energy coming from behind her. Okay. And same here. I don't think you see this coming. Okay. For lack of like, it's surprising. You're doing your own thing here. Nine of Cups. And then boom, it just hits you. You're like, shit, I wasn't doing nothing. I was just having fun, having fun with my words, my normal shenanigans, and boom, all of a sudden, this ray of sun just drops right in. Okay. Oh, King of Wands. Much. Sun energy. This sun just drops right in. Okay, then. Nine of Pentacles, and they're single. So, wow. And the world energy. This could be the be all end all. And something you're not telling me here, the moon. There's something you're not telling me. Wow. Okay. What's advice from spirit about this? If this is a new partnership, somebody hella sexy. No, you might be quick to judge or quick to say, no, you're too young for me, or no, you're too old for me. Two of Swords. Oh my God. You're too young for me. You're at crossroads energy. Like you're like, there's two truths. I would encourage instead of the or, and always think and, guys. Um, this person is younger or older me, and they're interested, I'm interested, so fucking what? What's the end? What's the and? Queen of Pentacles. It's very nurturing, very loving, lucky rabbit. Well, honey, you deserve someone who's going to offer you the love, care, and concern that you so graciously give others. And I feel like this is the good justice of your just desserts are due. You are getting back what you have so graciously given. Well, isn't that beautiful? And it ain't boring. Devil energy, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the Sun. You've been freaking through it. Could be an introduction here. You meet this person, you're ready to be off to the races, and then this mom energy. I don't know if, again, maybe with that playing the puppeteer, a little bit of manipulation there that, oh, I'm not gonna be around forever. Well, nobody is. And boy, don't I know that. And just because they're old doesn't mean that it's happening tomorrow. It could happen tomorrow when they're 25, Queen of Swords, discernment of you got to discern your happiness, okay? Like it's okay to prioritize you. And that Two of Swords, if that's what the crossroads is, I can either go for love or I can do what I feel obligated to do. I feel like you already know what I'm going to say about that. Advice from spirit here for Ed, please, and thank you. Well, it's about damn time, Ed. Okay. Advice for Ed. Spoiled for choice. So, getting the positive light of that. And there's more manipulation here because you choose, like, you have all these choices to make. Do not let guilt or somebody just trying to win, right? Allow you to hold you back. Yeah, that's communication there. You want to take this, you want to go rocket man, you want to take off into this new collaboration. Maybe this taking care of person here might be the third energy. We got 33. There's our harp. 3 pentacles, 3 of wands, 2 of cups. How long have you been waiting to get to do you? Okay, that might be some kind of soul lesson there of prioritizing yourself without letting someone else's words, right? Think of in that situation, what is the and? I can still have a new love interest and make arrangements for this person to be cared for or to be for this situation to be taken care of. They feel like two separate worlds to me. One foot in one and one foot in the other. And it's kind of like a hoverboard, getting on a hoverboard for the first time and trying to get your bearings is what that's feeling like, Ed. But that feels very, very exciting. There's this rush of excitement. And then there's like, okay, here's the real world. And here's the things we got to take care of. But if it's out of guilt or if it's out of any kind of manipulation, then that's your clue of prioritizing yourself because, like, this is exciting. That felt very exciting. And it felt like, well, it's about damn time-ish. If that makes sense. Oh, I'll be the first to know. Yes. That's all I asked. 33 again. Oh, I know. 33 was fun. Dirty 30s were the best time ever. All right. Go ahead and put your numbers in, guys. If you would like cards pulled. Ooh, that one ricocheted and bounced off. I should have had prepared an adult beverage. I wonder if that could be 2 birds, 1 stone. I wonder how that would taste with Tito's in it. All right, I rolled the dice, guys. Go ahead and put your numbers in. Could not get over. Yeah, I texted Ed and I was like, the harp made it in my Angi-Notes today. And then I think I forgot to actually put them in the description box. I think that's the very first time I've ever done that in over 2 years. I forgot to actually attach the notes. Well, you can take a screenshot at the beginning. I'll get them up there. I already have the link and the picture and all the graphics are done. I just, brain fart. Okay. Waiting for numbers, guys. Go ahead and put enter in numbers. All right. Ooh. Okay. Some kind of hidden words, hidden. All right, this might be a side message for somebody. There's somebody trying to get away with something behind the scenes. But this is like not a direct a lie is a lie. Okay. This is a lie of omission. So little side message while we're waiting on somebody to get a personal message, little side message of lying by omission. So this is somebody saying like, oh, I'm going to Teresa's house and we're just going to hang out and do some homework. Well, that is true. But what the lie part is, what they're omitting is that it's a house full of older kids. Yeah, they're going to do homework, but they're not lying about where they are. They're just lying about who's going to be there. Okay, Nine of Pentacles crossing might be at like a single mom's house while they're away. Could be. Okay, King of Cups, while mom and dad's away, the kids will play. Little side message there. Oh, you are have I I cannot even smell Jägermeister anymore to this day. Okay, thank you guys for putting your numbers in. It was two. Brandy, you're up. You are up, Miss Brenda. Sorry about all the clacking. That was smooth. Okay. On the side, Three of Swords on the side. Little old fear there. Okay. Ooh, well, an old fear indeed, because we got the sun up on top here. Two of Swords, a decision of that's taken you some strength to either the same energy, you can push it away, or with that same energy, you can pull it in. All right. Keep that in mind. Sun, Queen of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Okay. Brandy, breathe for me here. I need to tap in. Having trouble connecting to your energy. Let me take a breath with you. What's going on for Brandy here? What does Brandy need to know? Okay, getting kid energy again. Five of Wands in reverse, though. It's all about building the star. They're just learning. Okay, it wasn't meant to be harmful, but yeah, there is a lie involved. It's coming back again. Okay, 55. Something about a 55. Yeah, that's part of growing up, though. I mean, good Lord. Do you know how many times I lied to my mother? Sorry, Mom, if you watch this later. All things go with Tito's. That is true. Wise sage advice. Thank you, Judy. All right. Let's get maybe that house party thing was for you, Brandy. Okay. Let's get messages. For Brandy, please, and thank you. Magician. Aces of potential here. Situation hermit. Been a long road here so far. You're reevaluating the star inside the lantern. Okay. Something on the way, slowly but surely. You're in the energy of I'm ready. I'm ready to go. My bags are packed. Where are we going? You're ready for your next journey, but this time you're carrying the wisdom with you of journeys had led, of journeys past. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, you getting your karmic comeuppances here. You getting your near future Ten of Pentacles. You're getting your justice here. That's karmic balance, meaning you are getting back the work, the time, love, energy, care, and concern that you've given out here. Yep, this is a revisit from the past, honey. Spirit wants you to know you've learned enough. You're a different person now than when this first came around. I'm just gonna say it feels like X energy, but someone doesn't like it. Let's see why. Okay, so if this person kind of starts falling into old patterns of argument. They're trying to break that pattern, but still here in the heart, that first card that came out on the side, there's still a fear of, well, if they hurt me once, they can hurt me again. But you know better this time. Okay, it's a situation. You are coming in from a much more wise perspective this time around, and there's not a maybe it's just lunch. Okay, like don't make a bigger deal out of it. But the block, I see it, I want it, it's mine. Not taking action towards something that you actually do want. This King of Wands could also be like they start showing the same kind of pattern. They might be just here to show you that they're breaking it or that they have broken it. Can be an apology, but you know when to get out of Dodge. If it starts not feeling great, your higher self is going to know, yeah, there's your Emperor energy. You ain't fiddle fucking around with any kind of bullshit. So I'm not worried about you. But I am curious about the opportunity for this Knight of Pentacles. Maybe it's even, oh, my King of Wands selfish days are over and they're coming in a little bit more humble to offer you that pinnacle that they're bringing here with them. I'd say outcome energy is just potential energy. So what does Brandy need to know here about this past person? Judgment in reverse. You've already made this judgment call, like you know what you're doing here. Okay. I don't feel like it's not to your detriment here. This is for them to close out a lesson and for them to show their growth and how they've matured as well. But as far as you getting creamed in your heart, I don't think, no. Because you're the sage here. You're the wise one. Just because you're the magician wanting to take you're standing your ground. You don't have any problem with your boundaries here. You're very balanced in your energy. I wouldn't worry about it. So I'd say start with lunch. Start with lunch. See what they got to say. Because it feels like they kind of have something to prove. Yeah, but not in a King of Wands shadow way. Like in a like true confidence. Okay. And maybe there was a reason they were such an asshat. I don't know that they were. Sorry if I'm insulting somebody that was not an asshat to you, but it's like if they were an asshat, then it's really important for them for whatever reason to show you that they're not that person anymore. I hope that makes sense for you. That's what I was getting. Okay. All right, guys, let's go ahead with our next roll. Kathy says, Angie, what's your question? Did I miss it? All things go with Tito's. Ask me again, Kath. I don't know. I get distracted on the on the chat. All right, go ahead, put your numbers in since there's like a 20-second delay or some shiz. Okay. All righty, go ahead and roll or not roll. I roll. You guess. It is a number that we've seen before, if that helps. It is 1 through 8. 1 through 8. Did I say something, Kathy? Is Kathy saying Angie? Or is that just how I'm hearing my mother say it? Thought I saw something flip. Okay. Some energy there for this number. Waiting on the numbers. Oh, I don't think she would dare try something like that, but I did. It was my friend Stormy's fault, though. I told her not to have a party while her mom is away because her mom is a lawyer and her mom was like a badass. And I'm like, I would not, I already knew it. And I was like, can I, told my mom, can I go to dinner with friends? Which was true. But then what was omitted was that afterwards we were all tooling, sneaking back to Stormy's house. And it was a rager. And like the house was so cleaned up the very next morning, like everything was done. It was spotless. There was a fucking beer cap thing from a bottle in the bathroom trash bin. One. Yeah. And her lawyer mom was like, she she caved in like seconds. Yeah, Brandy, if you were my mom, I would not try to pull that shit. All right, guys. The number range is from 1 to 9. I can always scroll back through and see. I'll give it another 30 seconds or so because I know there's a delay. Didn't think he had to change the time uh thingamajig on here every time, but maybe you do. I'll have a look. 1 to 9. Getting lots of 5s in the shuffle. There we go. Okay, I rolled a 2, so that looks like it's going to be Miss Kathy. Okay, the Sun card came out here, and we got King of Wands on the bottom, if that matters for you at all here. Info for Miss Kathy. Let's get a reading for you. What does Kathy need to know tonight? There's your flipper. Ooh, Page of Cups. Okay. Aw, little bit of luck. Afternoon delight. Are you having a nooner? Just teasing. Well, Ace of Cups. It's not impossible. Okay. Sorry to spill your business if you are. Okay, so just like the moon, we saw this is what we're in right now. There's an opportunity to get carried away with yourself here. 8 of Cups is leaving behind 8 broken cups to go towards your 9th, but let's see what's maybe leaving here in the past. A Knight of Swords moving too quickly. Heart of the reading, travel. 6 of Swords moving to calmer waters because you are settled in your own heart here. Ace of Cups. Well, I say it all the time, guys, when you're holding this big of a cup of love for your own darn self, when you can take yourself on a date, when you can pamper yourself with a steam bath, a sauna, whatever it is, not having to cook dinner one night, ordering in. I bought myself some roses today. They are gorgeous. And I forgot to put them up, of course, I got them for the reading for y'all. And you see how that worked out. But the thought was there. Was there when you're giving all this love to yourself. This is the situation, love that can come to you. All right, 10 of Cups, near future, seriously, come on. But you do have to leave behind what was broken. Okay, 7 of Swords in reverse, no longer letting 2 swords of indecision hold you back, because that will be in the reverse position. What Spirit wants you to know, this match that's coming in is only coming in because you did the work of pouring into you. Spirit wants you to know, situation, Ace of Cups. That's what happens when we do the work, guys. You're being the vibrational frequency of what it is that you want to receive. Here comes the 10th cup. It might be somebody that you already know, or this is a person who is going to be added into your inner circle that you'll want to hang on to, but does require you releasing some kind of creation of the past, okay? For the new start to happen, yeah. Might be hanging on to, there's some Aries energy, some Emperor energy there, somebody that was not very kind with their words, but there's some kind of nostalgia, 44 energy, 414. Maybe their birthday is something to do with April 14th. But yeah, I'd say spoiled for choice with 9 cups. And if this was a person who did not speak very nicely in the past, Page of Swords, then 7 of Pentacles. That juice worth the squeeze? Okay, 7 of Coins, something that's been a brewing. Yeah, that's always been a burden that you were meant to put down. So if that helps you truly release and let go of something old here for this new fresh 2 of Cups, someone's coming in to match your love cups there, Kath. I don't recall a time I've seen that many cups show up for you. So I say run with it. All right, guys, 1 through 8. Next roll, please. Man, I mean, when you're giving the love to yourself like that, that's exactly the order you're putting into the universe. So what can I say, guys? That's the evidence of that right there. Okay, it's an opportunity to leave behind what was broken. Okay, get it out of our head and move it on. I hope so too. From my lips to God's ears, I sure hope so. Today that you say that, Kath. Okay, so shine on you, crazy diamond. The last time the North Node of Destiny and Dharma lined up with the communication planet Mercury, look back to your calendar. What happened on March 2nd, 2025? Because that was the 29th symbol of Pisces, okay, which is simultaneously looking for God and through God's eyes. This is all about creativity, guys. The creator is creative, always changing its expression like a kaleidoscope. Life itself, therefore, requires differentiation. We know God by expressing ourselves creatively. So that's why I'm always honest to switch up our energy, call a friend, laugh, do some quick art, dance like an idiot, pick up an instrument if you play. Good God, is that a fast way for you to change your vibration instantaneously? So you've been doing the work. See how much the cards change. I do believe that's the most cups I've ever seen for you come out. Okay. Let me know about if there's any connection there to March 2nd, to Pink Floyd. Wish you were here, like creativity. I don't know. 9 of Cups. All right. I'm rolling, guys. Are you ready? Calf. Who girl? Page of Pentacles there again with this 9 Cups wish fulfillment. Damn. I mean, maybe you need to share your rubber band, because if that's working, maybe we're like, okay, who wants the rubber band next? I'll borrow it. Oh, that is true, Brandy. It's like, yeah, you want to pull something over on me. It's like, I've already done all the things. Good luck trying. I've already done all the things. I've already tried to pull the sly moves. I've already tried to move I've already tried to move into calmer waters after doing something. I knew where every step, we had a 100-year-old house, and the floors would creak only in certain places. So I used to, what's that game called? Parkour, where like you'd have to jump on the couch, go across the couch so you could miss the 3 creaks along the floor, and then climb up and over the coffee table. Just all to sneak out. We'd be like, sleep out in the backyard and tents, Mom. We're gonna put up the tent and sleep tonight. Okay. I didn't say who we were having in the tent. Who, me? Okay, guys. 1 through, we got about looks like I got about 15 or so minutes here to keep pulling for you. Who is next? 1 through 9. Oh, are you the dark horse cat? He came out here again. We're laughing about it, but it's like Spirit's like, I was dead serious. King of Swords, I'm bringing the truth here. All right. 1 through 8, guys. Who hasn't got a reading that normally does? I'll go back through and see if anybody rolled what it's already been rolled. I've already rolled it before. Okay, it was a 6, so I'm just scrolling backwards. If you guys put in numbers again, I'll of course honor roll again and pick from that list, but I'm just rolling backwards and I see the last slew of numbers. Judy Jude had a 6 there. And I rolled another 6. Okay. Judy Jude, what is up? What is that? Is that Bonnie Raitt? Give him something to talk about? Okay. I never noticed you act so nervous. Could you be falling for me? It took a rumor to make me wonder. Okay. Maybe you hear a rumor about, or someone's saying a rumor about you in a love situation. Let them talk. Yeah, because it's hidden in the moon. You're coming in as the moon. Maybe you're mooning over somebody or somebody's mooning over you. Which end is up? Moons. Are you showing your moon, Judy? Just kidding. I'm not kidding. Okay, the lovers. What are you hiding from me? Judy. Okay. You're like, my dance card is foliage. Okay, 7 of cups. Well, 7 coins, 77, temperance energy, missing part of the puzzle piece here. And she's playing a violin. I think it's just like a tit for tat thing. Somebody's like maybe bitching and complaining, and it's like a teasing kind of thing. Well, and you're like bringing like the one-liners. You're like, oh, let me play the smallest violin, and you're kind of in New Zealand, we would say you're taking the piss, meaning you're, making fun of them, giving them a hard time, but they like it. It's kind of the equivalent of a little boy kicking his shins of a girl that he likes. She likes whatever. Page of Cups in the center. Let's give him something to talk about. How about love? Queen of Cups, near future. I wasn't joking. King of Pentacles in the block. Okay. What Spirit wants you to know, 2 of Swords, is you're going to have a decision to make. Choice or bookending here about love. Let's give them something to talk about. Page of Cups, like I said in the Aces reading, maybe there's an age difference here. What you concocting? You've got a love cup, a big old cup filling up here, and turning that love cup into a vat. You're like, oh, I'm old hat at this. What are you stirring some shit up or what here? 10 of Cups, cheese and rice. Come on. Okay. Joe, you're stirring up some shit here. You are, for funsies. But it's with people you love and that love and care about you too. You might just be adding some people to your pot. I don't know. Maybe you're having some pot. Maybe these are 420 friends. I don't know. That's hilarious. Judy. And you're like, what? Just a normal day's work. Amok. Okay. Well, Is this a bidding war for your attention? Why is the King of Pentacles in reverse? Is it like it's spending some money on this, or do you meet someone that doesn't have any money? But who cares if it's love? You can live on love. And look at, even with Seven of Pentacles, even what's been a brewing, the seed that's been planted, even this is the only deck I have that shows a heart there. This is full of hearts. And this is like all in good fun here with people that you love and care. Like you're being cantankerous and ornery, and I love it. Okay, but back to Ace of Wands. See? I hold the sun, stars, I can do what I want. Shut your face, Ange. Oh my God. Why is the King of Pentacles in reverse here? Why is that the block? Okay, abundance, right? King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. We do have Taurus, we have Uranus and Taurus direct at a woman reawakened to romance. Those digits that were stuck at like 27 forever and a day before they went direct are now inching up again. You see what I did there? I didn't even mean to do that one. I'll stop. See, you're inching up on the Page of Wands, throwing your fucking stick, announcing to the world. I'm getting young. Yeah. Opposite of the oldest, right? Mature energy can just simply be young. They don't got any money because they're younger. This is just for fun. Kicking up your feet, having a good time, like just hanging out with people, good conversation, good times. Love is flowing. Okay. I do see a choice though between peeps. And isn't it always the way? Like when it rains, it pours, and you're like, God damn it, nothing's been happening for months. And then I, finally get a bite on the line, and then it's like, oh, now I have 3 bites on the line. Well, damn. How about just spread those out so there doesn't have to be 0 fishing in between. G-diet. Okay, second roll. All right. I think the only one who hasn't had yet is Crystal and Diana. Let me get between the two. That was a 4 for Crystal. And then Diana, I'll finish with you. And unless we see anybody else pop in, and there's still time. All right, Crystal, then Diana. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. You have no idea how much it's lifted my spirits here today. So thank you. Okay. Judy, that was a trip. Never a dull moment, I swear. You make me laugh so hard. Oh, Miss Crystal. What do you feel like you have to get serious about? You're like, okay, I gotta get serious. I gotta get serious. Justice. I gotta stay balanced. I gotta stay fair. Like there's some kind of decision, or you're in the energy of having to be the one to weigh something here. Okay. Okay, well, justice energy, it's like karmic balances, but it's like you're the decider. Yeah, you're the decider, Empress energy. Okay. This is about the situation is a long held dream. And look, you might have to choose between 2 different dreams, but they're both like this. They both have taken a lot of time. This is a C-sit. So if you were here to hear my crazy dream, when Jessica was flying on her magic rocket stick or whatever it was, she was sitting like that on her stick and like keeping time with the airplane, and then she just went off. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Choice. There's definitely two things. Spirit wants you to know this is like a destined choice. It could be two people, but you will be that you will rule fairly. But it, like I was joking with Judy about, like, it's been nothing, it's been nothing, it's been nothing, and then now it's one thing, and then that just opens the floodgates, and you're like, damn it, am I put in this position to have to choose between two great things? Why couldn't they have been spread out, kind of energy? See, even though I'm fiddle fucking around sometimes, like it comes out. I swear. Okay. Near future, your manifestation here is coming in, the opportunity to strike while the iron's hot. If this is a choice, what lights you up more? There might be one that makes heart sense, or something about speaking, but the one with the red energy, there's a little more oomph to it. There's a little more passion to it. It might feel a little more risky. But I think it's what it is one seems like the bigger deal, or like, it'd be foolish not to take that because it's more money, kind of thing. But if the other one lights you up, that's the better choice, because that's how we get to, if you get to a chance to go towards your passion, the money's going to follow that anyway. So I wouldn't let that be a factor. But you are still here, heart of the reading, you're pushing back and you are keeping your boundaries up and standing your ground. 77 puzzle piece. Tomorrow is a 7-day. There's a puzzle piece. I think that is the piece of the puzzle, is which one has the red in it, which one, even if the other one sounds bigger or sounds like, oh, that's a much better decision. Okay. The star looks like the littler choice, or the lesser choice between that and the sun, but the star's a long held dream that has longevity to it. Ooh, I think it's the message here is pick the less obvious choice. I don't know if that helps you or not, but you're definitely getting news here about your choice. Okay. Damn. Wheel of Fortune. You're in an energy of power and balance. I mean, there's nothing here for any kind of warning. You should already know what this is because you've manifested it. That ship is coming in, this leadership position. There will be a lot of learning to do, but it's gonna turn the wheel of fate for you here, this leadership position. So for example, let's say one side, it's like, okay, that'd be cush, it's great money, I can do it easily. But the other one that seems like more work or less money, but that's a leadership role, that you're going to have to learn to do more things that might even feel intimidating, that's the right one. Okay. And this is a vibrational match too. Emperor and Empress seek their level, and they only accept their level. They're very picky. There's a reason for that, because when you vibrate in high, you can tell easily who's not. This might be a choice between two people, but I think one might talk a good game. For example, if this is a choice between partners or people, one might talk a good game. They might be really good looking. It's the less obvious choice, the one that offers more growth, the one that is your vibrational match. Okay. I hope that helps, Crystal. I mean, that's not a bad. I like either of the choices, but there's definitely one that will skyrocket you a lot further in a lot less time. Okay. You'll have to let me know. I did get your email. Thank you. It's been a nutty McFuddy week. I love to say fucking nuck and futz. So, all right. Queen of Cups, Eight of Swords, hard decision, and a new portal. See, it takes you into a whole transformation. It's the less obvious choice. That's what I got. Thanks, Kath. You're the best. Oh, right. Oh, Judy. Okay. Wow. All right. Don't hate it. Miss Diana. Oh, okay. So we had Queen of Cups flip. There's the 10 of Cups, King of Wands. I like them apples and the 7 of Cups. I like the vibration here, raising. This 10 of Cups is this King of Wands person here that's popping in that might be confusing you, or it's like you're in two minds about it. I don't know how I feel about that yet. Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You might have already been down that road. I don't know that that's a possibility for you. I don't know. Okay. I just split on 3 Swords and Emperor. Star on the left, but coming in. I don't know if you feel like you're in a good place. Sometimes people just want your light. Now, let me see what's going on. Diana. And I like literally, guys, when I turn off the thing, I don't think about readings. I don't even know what comes out of my mouth, as you know, until if I timestamp it, I'll catch glimpses or when I'm making shorts. But I was remembering my babies from yours. I don't know what that was about, but that stuck with me for some reason. Somebody concerned about their babies and the number 3. Okay, let me get back into your current knocking, opportunity knocking. It's a little persistent, like you're like, I'm coming. Like somebody that's like that rude knocking, and they're like that. They knock nice and then like demanding kind of. Oh, that's not your energy. Okay. What does Diana need to know here? What's going on? Fives change. 5 of tradition too. 5 of wands. Okay. Yeah. People try to suck your light. When someone sees you doing good, like coming in to pull some next level bullshit, like one to take a poke. It's not because, um, yeah, maybe they're a jerk, but it's because they are jealous about how you, for example, like, how dare you be wonderful without me, kind of thing. I think I remember I thought you said you were divorced, so I don't know if like you're getting happy again and then all of a sudden someone comes and tries to poke the bear, but it's only because you're happy. It's only because like you're shining. That's what they don't like, whoever this person is. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Bookended by the devil, a pattern. Yeah, this is Knight of Wands, someone coming in to stir some shit for a good time, not a long time, knocking on the door some impatiently. I don't really want to read this. It is someone from in your 10 of cups, someone in your circle here, heart of the reading, page of swords. Does that person look nice to you? I feel like this is, yeah, you're getting the hell out of Dodge. Then maybe they're trying to dangle a new offer at you. I wouldn't believe them. I'm sorry, honey. No, I don't. Oh, I need to talk to you. Lovers in reverse in the block. This choice, you do have a choice. Spirit wants you to know, stay single, stay independent. Do not go for whatever this wand is. It's a outcome energy. It's dangling. They just want something. What do they want? It's kind of childish energy of like, I'm sorry, or can't we start over? And it's like, really, for all literally the plethora, I could build a mountain of the bullshit that's inside of that case here. It might even be, I don't see you falling for it. Spirit's begging you not to here. Fly away from this. Butterflies were meant to fly, and today is the day of freedom. Okay. Yeah, you've already been with this 10 of Pentacles. This is someone trying to renew a cup, like moving hella fast with a choice. Knight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you've had something with them in the past. This is, honey, this pattern, I feel like it's a backpedal. This new start that they're proposing, please use discernment. What's blocked is the moon. There's this lover's choice. There's ulterior motives all over this for me. And what Spirit wants you to know, fly away, get on the rocket and go. Both of these cards. Is anybody riding something other than those two? The 10 of Pentacles in the heart of this Ace of Cups and Page of Cups. This is a lesson already learned. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. I don't know if this were like a job offer or something. It's somebody like trying to get you back because they're like, well, shit, now that she left, everything's gone to hell and we really need her back, but it's going to be the same old bullshit. I don't like that. Okay, good. Okay. I'm like at work and mm-mm. If this hasn't happened yet, let me look. Okay. If this hasn't happened yet, what the hell do they want? What do they want? It feels like just to see if it still works. Just to see if their wand still works. I don't know about that, but maybe. Yeah, somebody from the past, Six of Cups. It's a soul bond. It could be a trauma bond too, is wrapped up in a Six of Cups. Let's see what it's crossed by. The world. Yeah, this is ding dong. Done. Let it be done. Okay. Well, what do they want? They just want to get back to, they just want to like old times, but I just don't like the energy. Is this blocking another person from coming in? An actual lover? Okay, what's after this? What's after this? Queen of Pentacles, more money. Okay, you're moving into the new vortex. Okay, yeah, I don't see you falling for it. Nope, you already learned that lesson. I just don't understand what they want. Okay, I guess I don't care. I'm just glad to know that you're not having it. What do they want? If this is husband, what would they want? If this hasn't happened yet, what does he want? To confuse you, Seven of Cups, make you feel like, oh, you have so many options. We could do it this way this time or this way next time, but it's emotional fragmentation. Maybe it's finally catching up to him emotionally and he's the confused one. He's emotionally fragmented about what you used to have and you didn't appreciate, kind of thing. I'm sorry it wasn't balanced. If this is boss, what the fuck do they want? Sorry, you can hear my voice getting a little irritated. It's just the energy. Never be irritated with any of y'all. There's like boss wants you to come back, but you would say no anyway, even if he did ask. Repeating that pattern of exhaustion. No, thank you. Yeah, bye. But presenting it as, oh, it's more even now. I'll do what you're doing. No, no, it ain't. Stand your ground. No, it's not. Why are they even showing up at all if you're so strong in your stance here? Where's the fool going? Sorry, I'm being so nosy. Um, okay. Fool's going to on this rocket. Where's the rocket going? Passionate communication toward loyalty to self, where you stand your ground. You are holding on to what? Six of Pentacles. You're holding on to your lessons because you have learned that one pentacle dressed up still will never equal the five pentacles you're already holding. No matter how nice they try to make it sound or how they try to coerce you, you're like, yeah, man, but that's still one fucking pentacle. I don't care if you put chocolate whipped cream on it or not. I'm holding on to my five. Yeah, as an empress does. Maybe it's just like a kind of a flyby to you. It's like a note or a text or a, hey, how's things going? Or I got some mail at the house. I just wanted to drop by. I don't know, but it's only for their own ego. Okay. I'm glad that uh, you're like, hey makes a bullshit. So what else do you want other than hey? All right. Well, what's this? How does she unblock the lovers? How does she unblock a match that's here for her? How does she unblock the lovers? Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're building a new Ten of Pentacles by turning down the person of the past, the Six Cups. You got to get over the hump of the past, and it's like you're still kind of in the in between, moving on to your new ace, honey. Um, and you're going to have that, but keep going. Okay, Spirit wants you to know you have your independence. Do not lose it. Okay, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Okay, they're still going to try to wrap up a steak and dog shit and convince you that it's tasty. No. So Daytona, which is dead, thank goodness. But it doesn't mean they ain't going to try when they see you shining. That's the thing about shining, right? Everybody wants a little piece of that. And all of a sudden, people have regrets. Every letter. Okay, guys, 212. That is me for tonight. I hope you had fun. I had a ball with you as usual. It's my favorite night of the week. Thank you guys so much. I will catch you on the next one. If you can do me a favor, check out, I did all signs and I separated them. But I'm feeling kind of not hopeless. I'm feeling a little down about them because I put so much work and effort into them. And I'm like, well, maybe I shouldn't have just split them up into each sign. But if you have a look, remember we have all 12 signs in our charts. So even if it's in the background while you're doing other things, I appreciate you so much. Date night is always a great time. You guys rock too. I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Absolutely. Oh, you did like them separated? Okay. All right. Well, thanks. I was like, well, maybe I'll try something new. And then I looked and I was like, oh, I think Libra didn't even have any as of this morning. And I was like, Libras was a crazy reading. Like, wow. So look at the Libra part of your chart and then hold your chart and look for each life area. You can still watch each of the reads according to that life area. But if you have time, thank you guys so much. I love you. Much love to you guys too, and I'll see you on the next one. Love you, mean it. Bye bye.